Okay, in this video, we're going to solve 3 problems that involve consecutive integer patterns, and so let's begin. So we have 3 consecutive positive integers, and they're added. The result is x, an odd integer. You want to determine the 20th smallest value of x. So it being positive and an integer, the first number is going to be 1. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3. Now 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. The thing is, 6 is not an odd integer, so this isn't even our first number. And now we're going to start at 2. So we have 2 plus 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9. This is an odd integer. And so this is the first number that will satisfy x, because x is an odd integer. 6 is even, 9 is odd. We want to find the 20th smallest value of x. So this is the smallest value. We want to find the 20th smallest value. Obviously, we're not going to do all 20. That's why this is called consecutive integer pattern. So the next one will be 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, so even, not good. Then we'll do 4 plus 5 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, another odd. I say let's get 3 odds before we kind of come up with a formula. So next we'll do 5 plus 6 plus 7 is equal to. So 5 plus 7 is 12, 12 plus 6 is 18, even. Then we can do 6 plus 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21. That's an odd. And so we see it alternates even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. Now we also see it goes from 9 to 15 to 21. So we're increasing by 6. We're increasing by 6. So it's enough for me to come up with a formula. So the first number that satisfies the condition is 9. So I'm going to say 9 plus parentheses n minus 1, close it, times 6. Why 6? Because we're adding 6 each time. But it's always a very good idea to verify it. So we want to find the 20th smallest value. The first number that satisfies the condition is 9. So if I put a 1 here, I should get 9. 1 minus 1 is 0, and 0 times anything is 0. So we have 9 plus 0, which is correct. Then let's try 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. That's correct. Let's do another one. Let's do 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. That's correct. So if you want to find the 20th number, once we have this nice formula, just plug in 20. And I'll write it out. So 9 plus parentheses, instead of n, put 20 minus 1, close it, times 6. So we get 9 plus 19 times 6. And if you go ahead and use a calculator, we're going to get 123 as our final answer. So this is saying the 20th smallest value of x will be 123. And that's pretty much it for this problem. Okay, this will be our second problem, but if you want to give it an attempt, go ahead. So we have 2 consecutive positive integers and they're being added, and the result is x, which is an odd integer. That's a condition. Determine the 15th smallest value of x. So they're consecutive positive integers. The smallest integer is 1. So we'll say 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3 is odd, that's good. So put a little dot. Then we'll do 2 plus 3, we get 5, which is another odd. Then we'll do 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, another odd. At this point, it's enough to create a formula. And there's multiple ways to write this formula. I notice each time I'm adding 2, so plus 2, plus 2. So we could say as one option, 1 plus 2n. So for example, if n is equal to 1, we get 2 times 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. That works. If n is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. That's correct. And if n is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. That's correct. And like I mentioned earlier, you could write it another way. You could say 3 plus parentheses n minus 1, close it, times 2. 3 because it's the first number, n minus 1, so if you put 1 here, it cancels out, you get 0. But if I do 2, 2 minus 1, I get 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Likewise, if I do 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So it's a match. Now they don't even care about the formula. All they care about is what's the 15th smallest value of x. So let's just plug in 15. So I have 1 plus 2 parentheses 15. So I have 1 plus 2 times 15 is 30. And so I get 31 as the final answer. Okay, this is our last problem. We have 3 consecutive positive integers. They're being added. The result is x. This time it's an even integer. You want to determine the 25th smallest value of x. So same thing as the first problem. 1 plus 2 plus 3. We get 6. We can do 2 plus 3 plus 4. We're going to get 9. We can do 3 plus 4 plus 5. We're going to get 12. And we can do 4 plus 5 plus 6. And we're going to get 15. I'll do one more. 5 plus 6 plus 7, and we're going to get 18. And this time we want even. And so if you want to write the formula, we can. We can get 6 plus parentheses n minus 1, close it. Each time we're adding 6, so we'll times 6. And again, it's always very important to verify that this is a correct formula. So if I plug in 1, I should get 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 times anything is 0. Plus 6, we get 6. And we do 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. It works. Then we do 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. So it's a match. Now we want the 25th smallest value, so we'll plug in 25. So we're going to get 6 plus parentheses 25 minus 1, close it, times 6. And so we're going to get 6 plus 25 minus 1 is 24 times 6. And if you go ahead and use a calculator, you're going to get 150. And this right here is our final answer. And that's all we need to do for these types of problems.